There you go. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who's on with me this morning. Let's have a little look. Let's find us. Get ready. Good morning. If you're there, pop a little comment in. Oh, YouTube's told me I'm live, which is fantastic. I should be able to see it. There we go. Bit of flexibility. Morning, Shelley again. 3 in a row. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love it. Shelley is on it. Okie dokie. So let me know in the comments if you teach anybody, any general population, general public who have any kind of orthopaedic conditions. And when I say orthopaedic conditions, common things like frozen shoulder, tennis elbow, knee and hip problems, maybe had a hip replacement, knee replacement, unspecified sort of lower back pain, so just not diagnosed. Let me know if that's you. Good morning. Ankle problems, plantar fasciitis. In fact, put in the comments what are the most common orthopedic conditions that people come to you with. They've been given the all clear from the docs, the medics, to come and start exercising. They come to your sessions. What are the most common things that people are struggling with? Maybe just neck pain, joint pain, wrist pain, carpal tunnel. I'd love to know. And there's so much we can do once we have the knowledge, the do's and the don'ts around each condition, which is obviously important. But flexibility is a real important component in fitness, and as we know, it's one of those components that often just gets pushed to the end of the class or the beginning of the class. You might just do a couple of minutes of stretching. You hold a stretch, you hold your calf stretch for like 10 seconds, then you move on to the next stretch and you hold it. And basically people are just holding positions. They're not really, good morning, they're not really elongating the muscle. So I've just come up with a really simple, I did a workshop last night, but just a 3-phase approach. So focus on the muscle. So if we're going to stretch the hamstring, think about the hamstring. As we move into phase 1, so we engage the mind first of all. Take a breath, move into the stretch. When you feel the stretch reflex, when you feel that tension, and you want to move into that tension slowly, so it's not aggressive, it's not dynamic, it's not bouncy. Hold it at that mild point of tension for about 10 seconds and then move to phase 3, which is the threshold, and then just hold it a little bit longer. Now, for those of you that use the lovely mind body intervals, you could use this as a timed stretch class. So just this morning, imagine you've warmed up. I'm doing this as like a mini workshop. You could hold the stretches through those 3 phases in 50 seconds or 1 minute. So it would be a lovely morning, Greece. It would be a lovely way to teach a flexibility class. So let me give you a few different ideas. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So let's go with shoulders first. Okay, just a few seconds and we'll just circle the shoulders. And then I'll move you into that little phase, and we'll just do a few this morning. And if you didn't catch the workshop last night, do catch it and let me know what you think. I did 3 big movements there. Okay, so if we go with the shoulders, lace the fingers, breathe in, think about the shoulders, 3 heads of the shoulders, take your arms up, lift the rib cage, so we're slowly coming in. Now take your arms as far back as you can until you feel that stretch reflex. Now hold it there for about 10 seconds, drop the chin forward. I know you're going to feel it, hold it. Now move into phase 2. Can you take your arms a little bit further back? And again, hold it there. So it's not going to be very dynamic this morning, is it? Hold it there, a little bit further back. Now move into number 3. Can you feel it? This is the sort of time we need to be holding these stretches for, so the muscle feels the stimulus. 4, 3, a little bit further back, and recover. Did you feel that more than just going holding here? We're going to hold and really elongate. Now let's do it at the front of the chest. So these are all your basics. So think about the front of the shoulders, the front of the chest, glass. Now first one, phase 1, squeeze the shoulder blade back. I've got a nice clip then in my shoulders. Squeeze back and hold it. Now lift your arms up. Okay, hold it there. Breathe in. Hold it a little bit further. Now start to move into the threshold of that stretch. Are you doing this with me this morning? Let me know. Little bit higher now. Can you push? Now, if somebody has got a frozen shoulder, then potentially this might not be suitable. But if someone's feeling very tight, round-shouldered, tightness in the chest, then this stretch is going to work wonders. Lift a little bit higher. Hold. 4, 3, and recover. Good. Now shoulders. Rosie B, good morning. Circle your shoulders all the way around. Does that not feel better? Absolutely. Okay, we're going to come down on the floor. Come down. Let me come here. Legs are nice and wide. Okay, just for your hamstrings, a little bit different. Now, if you're struggling with your knees, you're not going to be able to get all the way down. So what you could do is I'm going to roll up a towel so you can see this. So if you get a rolled up towel, just to raise your heels, so that you could use yoga blocks. So come down. Now we're going to stretch the hamstrings, the glutes and the lower back. So breathe in, and then just again try and keep the knees will stay bent as you just move into that first phase, that first stretch. Get the muscle. Now extend the leg, move into 2, and then start to extend a little bit more for 3. Hold it, keep breathing, and you'd hold that for 50 seconds. What I would do if you were teaching a stretch class, I would then come out of that and repeat it again, and do each one of these stretches maybe 2 or 3 times. So again, phase 1, just extend and hold it. So again, you want to really treat those hamstrings just slowly, no bouncing, not dynamic. Now move into 2. So again, you're feeling the muscles start to stretch. You get that stretch reflex. Great feedback. It is a busy class. Yeah, 2 minutes. Perfect. That's such a good idea. And it's good to do it with the music, because you don't have to look at your watch. You've not got a stopwatch, and you can, again, you know exactly where you are with the stretch. You can move through the 3 phases really easily. Go to the basics, just the basic stretches. Last night I did quite advanced stretches. Hold it there. Good, and then roll up to the top. Feeling better already. So I'll just do one more for your calves. Target zone. Yes, target zone would be brilliant to use. So again, let's think of the calves. So if you get people that are struggling on the floor, of course you could do exactly the same thing at the wall. Again, if you don't want to get everybody down, but again, move into it slowly. That's the key. So you're not, again, with the nerves as well, you're not, again, it's not aggressive, it's slow. You're moving through that range slowly. So just move into phase 1. Get a stretch there for the calves. Okay. Just bring the heels down, move into 2. Breath in. Add a little bit more pressure. You've got to stimulate the muscle, but not aggressively. And then again, push in. And you would hold this maybe for 2 minutes, as we said. Hold it there. Very popular.
3, 2,
there you go. Just a few ideas to make you think a little bit about your flexibility work. It is. It's a great class to teach, and maybe you could do this as a special. Could do a workshop. You could do 15 minutes of a stretch series of flexibility. I'm going to do a flexibility series next week on Studio Live on my platform. And again, we'll just choose 2 or 3 different stretches each day and work through that range. Good morning. Hope that helped. If you need a bit more guidance on different orthopaedic conditions, really common ones that you see every day, drop me a message. We've got a course, Fitness Pilates for orthopaedic conditions, and it goes through all the common orthopaedic conditions that you see every day, whether you teach Fitness Pilates or not, in group fitness. You know, frozen shoulder, tennis elbow, people that have had knee and hip replacements, which become more and more common. Knee problem, lower back pain, sciatica, arthritis, the differences between the different arthritis, what you can and can't do. This is really good knowledge for everybody who's a group exercise instructor to have, and then know, yes, that's a red flag, it's out of my scope of practice, or no, we can work around that and we can really improve that condition with movement, with mobility, with flexibility. Yeah, let me know. I'll send you the details. All right, on to the next. I hope that inspired you this morning, everybody. It's always good. Go back to basics. We keep wanting to reinvent the wheel. Go back to basics, rethink what you're already doing and how can you utilise exercises that can really help people live, that can really improve pain, it can improve movement quality. All right, have a lovely day, lots of love. Big kiss from me.